Welcome to the Wildcast podcast, coming to you from Wildcast Studios with your hosts Adam Lund and Jeremy Boucher.
Welcome to Wildcast Studios on Rogers TV for another episode of the Wildcast of the Platinum Award-winning and longest-running QMGHL podcast, the Wildcast podcast. We are your unofficial voice of the reigning 2025 Gilles Couture Trophy champion Moncton Wildcats, presented by Discount Flooring Centers, a division of Fabulous Flooring, home to the largest variety of high-end current discontinued lines of hardwood, ceramic, vinyl, laminate flooring, luxury model tiles, and even blinds for immediate purchase. Find them at 320 Collishaw Street in Moncton or call them at 506-859-9909. As always, fanisters, I am your host, Adam Lund. Gave the pause for your sister-in-law there.
Oh, yes. Right.
And I'm joined by your favorite co-hoster, Mr. YQ, Mr. Starbucks, Mr. Breathing a little better after the weekend at the baseball diamond, Mr. Jeremy Boucher. Quickly, your thoughts on the Jays in the first two?
It went pretty good. I would say,
yeah.
I didn't think they'd scored that many runs on the Yankees, but look, that's what home field advantage can do for you. There's players that are starting to step it up at the right time, and now they just have to go and win a road game, because the last thing I want to do is have to play a game 5, and just win a road game is all we need.
Yeah, just one.
Doesn't matter if it's third game, doesn't matter if it's the fourth game.
I actually laugh because if it gets to where we don't want it to get to, that's Friday night, and the Wildcats are at home, and I don't know if you're going to be at the rink or in front of your TV or live through it.
That's kind of why.
Yeah. We'll have more on that at the end of the show. All right, don't forget to follow us as always on the social medias: Twitter, Moncton Wildcast, Instagram, Wildcast Podcast, TikTok, Wildcast Podcast, and here on YouTube, you can now, if you're watching on Rogers TV, just go to that QR code, scan that QR code, takes you right to our YouTube channel. You can subscribe to it. We need 13 more followers. 13 more followers to get to 500. We'd really love to do that. So please smash that subscribe button. It lets us know you like what we're doing. Click the bell so you don't miss any podcast post games when I remember the microphones, and you won't miss an episode. Well, sir, we got another quick question this week.
Love it.
Yeah, these are coming in from the fans again. Hit us on the DMs. Ask us anything hockey related, Wildcats related, baseball related. Give us something, and we'll try to answer your questions. We saw the 30th anniversary jerseys. Yep. So we got a few DMs about them. I got one that said they look like a craft dinner box.
Okay.
Skating out there. I laughed a little bit. They were giving me Colorado Rocky vibes.
Yeah.
The old school Colorado Rockies.
Yeah.
But from Steve, or as he's known, Green Machine on Instagram, he's asking us to rank the anniversary jerseys from 1 to 6. Now, this is not the pink jerseys you see in the background behind Jeremy. It's not the black ones from last year. It's only the special anniversary jerseys. I'll refresh your memory. So here's the 5th anniversary one. Excuse my silly writing there.
No, that's okay. I like it.
You got the 10th anniversary one.
Okay.
The 15th anniversary one.
Okay.
The 20th with a very young Mika Sear. The 25th with Brooklyn Kalmakoff. And then last night's 30th anniversary jerseys. What do you got?
All right. So off the hop, not a fan of the blue. Don't like the blue.
In general?
In general.
Oh, we are completely opposite.
So I love black jerseys.
Okay.
That's why I think the ones last year were, in my opinion, the best jerseys they have ever come out with. Just because just with the claw across you wouldn't think it was the Wildcats, right? Mm-hmm. So any one of those other jerseys, it's the Moncton Wildcats. I like the originality of just the red claw across the chest. I know that's not on the
on the list,
part of the list here, but I think in terms of my favorites, I was a big fan of the 5th anniversary ones. I really was.
Mm-hmm.
I really liked just the basic Wildcats logo with the red lettering, the red numbering. It was simple. It was basic. It's what you asked for in a specialty jersey. From there, I'd have to go to the. Believe it or not, these jerseys are in order: 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25 are my preferences. Like it's.
Oh, really?
Believe it or not, the fifth anniversary is my favorite. 10th is my second. 15th is my third. You know what? I'll go with the 25th for 4. I'll go with the young Mika Sear, and then the ones they wore on Sunday, with all respect to the Wildcats organization, probably my least favorite jerseys of all time.
Yeah. Okay. So I like the blue. I actually, this is probably going to be controversial for a lot of fans. I wouldn't mind just a blue home jersey from now on. Like for not from now on, I guess I should say for a year. I think it's sharp out there. Like I like the blue the way it looked sharp. But I wasn't a fan of these ones. I like the dragon from the flag on the back. Wasn't so much a fan of it on the front. Yeah, I understand why they kind of had to go both, but I liked it on the back better than I liked it on the front. I like the 15th anniversary first, the yellow and black.
Yeah,
I like those ones. I think those were sharp. I do like a black jersey when it's not your main color. Probably that one. Then I'd go
for that one there. I think the one that the 15th, the yellow right here.
Yeah. No.
If it was black all the way down, I'd probably put that higher on my list. Probably even a number 1.
Yeah.
But just the yellow and the red underneath the arm it turns me off.
I like so I'm going 15th 1, the 10th anniversary 2. I like the blue. It's funny. I'm going to go with 2 black jerseys 1 and 2 when I like the blue ones. The 20th anniversary that they had out a couple of years ago, I like that one. I'm not a fan of this one. The stripes were weird on the arms for me. Wasn't a fan. So I'll put that one at probably 5, which gives me this one at 4. So we kind of differ a little bit. I did find, for those wondering what the Colorado Rockies jerseys look like, I did actually find, now did I save them? Let me find out where I saved them. Because I saw something. All right, so I found it. I uploaded it. So for those wondering what the Colorado Rocky jerseys, that's the vibe it gave me last night. Immediately what I thought.
Yeah.
And I thought, okay. And then in searching it today, I found a bit of a remix on that because I actually, again, I like the blue. The bands are a little big for me, but I like the blue. So I was like, why not do the same thing, but instead of Colorado,
Moncton.
It says Moncton.
Yeah.
Right?
Something like that. Yeah. It would be different. And that's why I like different. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, Moncton across the chest would be nice. I know there was a hat that they sold to the Roar store 7, 8, I think it was 2017. I think you got it,
Yeah.
Can you get it up there? So this is the hat. People on YouTube will probably wonder what we're talking about.
Yeah, so if you're not on YouTube, head over and subscribe, and you get to see these fun pictures.
So that's a hat that they sold at the Roar store in 2017.
Yeah.
I think if you put that on a jersey, not so much the gray, border, but just Hub City across the chest with the claw
on that. You put Hub City somewhere on that. Right.
That's why I said black jersey though.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
When you were saying like on the Hub City, I said you're on to something. That's because I remembered that Colorado thing.
Yeah. So you put just Hub City with the claw through the B, and the Wildcats like the patch.
Yep.
On the shoulders, basic.
Yeah.
It's just basic. It's black and silver. It's basically your black and red jerseys from last year, except instead of a red claw across your chest, it's Hub City in that color.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Like a grayish, like a steel color with a claw across the B or whatever you want to do.
Yep.
and just the numbering and the lettering in that color too, probably going to be difficult to see from the broadcast booth, but still, it's basic and just Hub City. You're still representing the city.
Mm-hmm.
You're still representing the Wildcats because you have the logos on the shoulders, and it's different. It's something we've never had for a jersey,
and it incorporates Riverview,
yeah,
and Dieppe being a hub,
the community feel,
yeah,
that
exactly.
This organization should be.
I think the problem that they fell into this year with the 30th anniversary is how successful. And yes, there's a few haters on everything, whether it's that jersey last year, Taylor Swift's new album. It doesn't matter. Haters everywhere. It was so successful last year, they couldn't go black jersey again. Mm-hmm. And I think that's where they kind of got hamstrung into a blue. And I mean, it kind of looked a little bit like the kid design jersey too. Like it was that blue with the yellow shoulders. Go blue, go black. Please never go yellow. Like Nashville's been doing it for so long that they've pulled it off. But I don't know if Moncton could get away with a yellow jersey.
Absolutely not. Nope. That's no red or blue. Red, blue, or black. White's obviously because never yellow.
All right, recap what's your top 5 again?
So the 5th year, the 10 year, the 15 year, and then the 25th year, and then the 20th year, and then the 30th year.
And I went these ones first, second, third, 4th, 5th, and 6th. I like the head logo. Yeah. If they were ever to rebrand, go the head logo. I think if they didn't want to go with the Hub City, and I know we're putting a lot of pictures up for you guys, so if they never went with the Hub City, even if they just went with the claw, just the claw as the logo in the front, I think that could be kind of cool. So again, thanks to Green Machine on Instagram for the quick question. If you have any you want us to answer, hit us up on the DMs. Let's get to some news and notes from around the queue.
News and notes from around the queue.
We're going to do the secondary quick question that we talked about earlier that we're going to do.
Oh, right. Yeah. I wasn't sure if you wanted that one or if you wanted to put that in the actual recap.
No.
Oh, yeah.
It's quick.
Okay, sure.
So NHL starts this week.
Right? That quick question. I thought you meant the other one.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we'll get to that one later. Okay, yeah. Oh, boy.
So we've done this, I think, for the past couple of years.
Yeah.
Where we pick our Calder Trophy winner, which is, of course, the NHL's Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
And did we get it last year? No, we didn't. I don't think we've ever gotten this one.
No.
But speaking of Rookie of the Year, last year's QMJHL Rookie of the Year, Matt Vagradine.
Yep, made the team.
Cracks the Calgary Flames opening night roster. And guess who picked him to be the Q's Rookie of the Year last year? This guy right here. So might have saw something in him that I'm feeling that way.
Yeah.
But no, it's we've been doing this past couple of years. So Calder Trophy winner. I think everybody's saying Ivan Demidov of Montreal is gonna run away with this. I don't know if you're gonna go that way at him or not, but I'll kind of lead things off. I kind of agree that this is Ivan Demidov's to lose.
Mm-hmm.
So on the odd chance that something happens that he doesn't, I am going to take. This is kind of a bit of I'm not necessarily. I don't know if this would be a dark horse or not, but from the Chicago Blackhawks.
Oh, okay.
Sam Renzel.
Nice, a defenseman. Defenseman Rookie of the Year. Yeah, I agree. There's going to be a lot of Hab fans that are going to like the Demidov selection, but I picked a homer in our NFL picks.
Of course you did. You're going to take Matt Savoy.
Matt Savoy.
Isaac Howard.
Nope, Matt Savoy.
Okay.
Yeah. No, wait. That's Ike Howard. That's the guy I want.
Isaac Howard.
Yeah. Why do they have Matt Savoy on NHL? Like, the guy's a highly touted prospect coming from Tampa Bay. He likely gets to play with McDavid. the Oilers have never had a Rookie of the Year, a Calder Trophy, in all the years. And again, I don't think they had it back when. I mean, Gretzky technically wasn't a rookie and stuff like that, which is crazy to think. Connor should have won it in his injury-riddled season, but yeah, I think getting to play with the newly re-signed Connor McDavid. So to all those Leaf fans who thought he was coming home,
Hey, give it 2 years.
no, give it 3.
No.
Again, look, if they don't fix it and they've let him down in the fans for 10 years, if they don't fix it in 3 years, when he give him the ultimate discount of not taking any more money than he's already making, yeah, I don't blame him for leaving. I wouldn't blame him for leaving. I don't have faith in Stan Bowman because he was a terrible GM in Chicago. He dismantled a Stanley Cup winning team. Now he's got a chance. And for all those people that are like, oh, that was, he did amazing work. No, McDavid said, this is what I'm signing for. Build me a team if you want me here longer than 3 years.
Yeah.
Your move, Bowman. So I'm surprised. I thought when you said that, I thought you were going to go Gradine. I thought you were going to go back to back.
No, he's not staying all. He's not staying. No, I think he's only.
Or at least the Flames, like Baccarat.
Zane Perrick. Yeah,
Perrick.
I think he goes back to the O. Honestly, no, I think Gradine's only cracking that roster because Huberdeau's out, and then Pops. I always say Popsicle. Popsicle.
Yeah.
Martin Pops.
Popsicle.
Yeah, I always say Pop. Anyway, yeah. So those two are on the injured list to start the season. So, I mean, let's be honest. That's I think the only reason why Gradine's cracked it. So he earned it.
Yeah.
But I think it's the injury bug that's got him a spot. But hey, good for him. I mean, 6 months removed from Rookie of the Year in the queue to playing Wednesday night against the Oilers. So that's awesome.
And if he gets there and has a good start, take a roster spot from somebody in the bottom 6, right? So, all right, news and notes from around the queue is presented this week by Waterworks Pools and Spas, providing Atlantic Canadians with custom in-ground pools, spas, services, and supplies since 1986. If you're looking for a spa service and maintenance from either trained technicians or getting your pool from water from green to clear, go see them at 194 Killam Drive in Moncton or call them at 506-859-1980.
It's floating.
It's our floating sponsor. Yeah.
It's water.
Yay. There you go. All right. Team of the week is out. The Q team of the week. The other one we'll get to in just the one you're waiting for. We'll get to in just a minute. Justin LaRose of the Regiment, 2 games, 3 goals, and 6 assists. Felix Lacerte from Shawinigan, 3 games, 4 goals, 3 assists. Nathan Leake from the Islanders, 4 games, 4 goals, and 2 assists. Marcus Kiersey, 4 games, 4 goals, 4 assists. Xavier Villeneuve from Blainville, 2 games, 1 goal, and 2 assists. And just like last week, someone who played the Moosehead or someone who played the Wildcats gets to be the team of the week. Owen Brisson, who just chef's kiss on the pads, man. Chef's kiss on the pads. They look delightful. 2-0 with a .966 save percentage and a .97 goals against average. And your player of the week for this week from the Islanders, Marcus Kiersey, 4 games played, 4 goals and 4 assists, and I believe 2 overtime winners too on that.
You stole my content.
Oh,
it's okay.
We'll get to
Well, yeah, it's okay. That's okay.
Speaking of which, hashtag foreshadowing.
It's now time for the one and only Bouchers Team of the Week.
All right, so playing shorthanded this week.
We are? Okay.
Took a penalty.
Took
a penalty, crucial part of the game here. And we're playing shorthanded.
Yeah.
We're playing some four skaters aside this week. In goal, I know he was on this Q team of the week last week. So I thought I'd give him a nod this week. Dene Shakeoff of the Gatineau Olympique. First of all, who? 4-0. 1.82 goals against average. .926 save percentage. Who is this guy?
Yeah.
Where did he
out of
come
nowhere.
From? Second round pick in the import draft, so it's pretty good value.
RKO out of nowhere.
Wow, something like that.
Yeah.
Good job. I mean, I don't know if he keeps it up here, but I mean, you're going to eventually have to play Blainville, but he beat Blainville.
Yeah.
So it's you're off to a pretty good start here. On D, like you said there.
From our favorite country too.
Kazakhstan.
Yeah. Nice. It's very nice. I like you.
Marcus Piercy, OT winner last Wednesday against Shawinigan and again Sunday against Drummondville. 4 goals, 4 assists in 4 games for a defenseman is pretty damn good.
Yep.
And as we've always said, there is always a Moncton Wildcat on the team of the week.
Yeah.
Unless something extremely drastic happens.
Like they have a week off.
Or, I mean, even if there's a player that was -8, I'd probably still find a way to.
Because that takes skill to go -8.
It takes something to be a -8. This week, we're going with Adam Forche Gendron, who played his 200th career game on Saturday, the home opener. And just a quick glance, I think him and Preston Lounsbury are pretty close when it comes to games played, are they not?
Yeah, I think Preston's at like 205.
Yeah, so
204, I think.
they're
204.
They're going to be pretty close to that. To that top. They're both of them. If they stay healthy, both will be in the top 10 for games played in team history by the end of the season. So that's up to keep an eye on. Up front, we have
what a draft class. Forte Gendron, Mercier. Oh no, Forte Gendron was here. And then Mercier and never mind. Yeah. Get my ears mixed up.
That's okay. And forward group, Justin LaRose, talk about a heater.
Yeah.
17 points in 6 games to start the season. So someone's, he put up pretty good numbers in Drummondville and Victoriaville, but this is next level stuff. And finally, my forward, Finn Barton. Who? Finn Barton. His first Q goal came Sunday for the Olympic.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking against the Armada.
Nice.
And the Blainville winning streak. Mr. Finn Barton. Who? That was the short-handed.
Yeah. It's a pretty good short-handed team of the week.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah. No, that's pretty good. And it's funny, we had when we had Seth on, he went homer pick, Justin LaRose is MVP, and all right, homer pick. Yeah. I don't think it's one of the kids he goes to high school with, but hey, he's figured out who he's got on his team, and that guy's on a heck of a heater.
Yeah, so right now Preston Lansbury is 37th in games played. Forte Gendron hot on his heels at 38th. And they're
201 and 204 respectively.
Yeah. Connor Garland played 206 games for the Wildcats.
So they're going to pass
Garland. They're going to pass Connor Garland. And
And who leads it?
That would be Devin McCausland, the only player to play all 5 years with the Moncton Wildcats from start to finish. So 282 is the record. We'll tie the record. So Preston, don't think you're going to get there. But Forte Gendron, you play a full season here.
Yeah.
And you come back next year, you get a chance at history.
And give us something to talk about.
Weekly Rewind.
Give him something to talk about. How about live.
All right. Weekly Rewind presented by Alphas Appliance Solutions. Right now, they got the KitchenAid Red Hot Savings Event. Right now, save $600 when you purchase any 3, $800 when you purchase any 4, or $1,200 when you purchase 5 or more KitchenAid built-in major kitchen appliances. Qualifying purchases made now till October 1st. And for those or any other deals, head to alphaappliancesolutions.ca. Well, the Jays won. Now the Wildcats go 0-1-1 on opening weekend to bring their record to 2-2 in these first 3 weeks of the season. I said last week, I'm not sure how the home openers have gone. I don't think they've gone well. I have stats to back that up. They are 15-14-1 all time in home openers. That one tie was their third year. They tied Randa.
Nice.
Yeah, classic 3-3 tie. And since being in this brand new building, 2-6.
Hey.
2-6 in home openers. Hey. We'll go off the ice first. Shockingly small crowd.
Yep.
when it's not advertised till Thursday, to get people excited. And again, you almost had to work harder this year for a home opener because the league was like, hey, you guys won a championship? Cool. On the road you go. I think they opened both years in 06 or 07, I guess it would have been, in 2011 at home in the first game of the year. I kind of would have liked to see a dual weekend deal, something to incentivize the fans. And I know that it's all about marketing and money and stuff like that, but you know what? We're a big market team, and the London Knights won the big trophy. Everybody in the building got a replica banner. Oh, a small replica banner, which I was saying we should be asking for. Yeah, that's what they got. So just something small like that would have been very cool to have. Maybe a 30% off for the 30th anniversary weekend if you bought the package together. Something small like that. But overall, the outside was fine. The band was really good. It was beautiful weather for it. I know I was saying when I was walking up with Leia, I was like, oh, I wonder if they got like burgers or drinks or anything like that. But given that they're only out there for an hour and a half and inside is where you got your snacks, made sense. So ceremony was good. Your thoughts?
I want to protect the relationship that we have with this organization.
Yeah.
So I will keep my honest thoughts to myself. But I will say this. It was bad. There was zero energy. I understand it's the front office. They're busy. They're hardworking. You had 3 months to plan this, and it felt like it was put together in 3 days. There was no energy in the building.
Mm-hmm.
There was nothing really done to excite the fan base for the ceremony. They read a script, and that was it. There was no personal, how would you say this? You're reading off a script. I understand that's what PA you're supposed to do,
mm-hmm.
but at least give it some life.
Yeah.
Right. And I think I went there expecting, yes, there was fireworks and pyro. I know the same thing, but whatever. And I just expected a lot more of a party atmosphere.
Yeah.
Right. And look, I understand the Mr. Irving situation probably had a little bit to do with the lack of energy or I'm not sure exactly what to say, but
mm-hmm.
I was extremely unimpressed
mm-hmm.
at what they put together when they knew when it was happening and all that. Like it was, I've seen better.
Yeah.
And I've experienced firsthand a lot better ceremonies for championships than what we saw Saturday night. I was disappointed. Let's be blunt. I was disappointed.
And we've said it year after year, time after time, whether the team's winning, they're in a playoff run, they're going to the finals, it's a home opener. The city likes to show up at the last minute,
mm-hmm.
but it doesn't always mean you advertise at the last minute.
That too.
Like, when the home opener is, I've got a fancy little pamphlet. If you picked one of these up at the game, the promotional schedule. It's 1996 night coming up this week. We'll see what we see. Again, discounts don't devalue your product. Home opening weekend, BOGO event, 30% off tickets if you buy the package together. People probably get into that.
Mm-hmm.
As for the actual ceremony and how it went, can somebody let JR know that we don't care about the road team's entrances and lineups after the intro? Like,
That it was a bad spot.
once that intro plays, I don't care about the road team. So when the Zambonis finish and there's two of them going and you're making that announcement about pucks into the glass, that's when you tell that the refs are going to be out there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when you give up the St. John starting lineup. If the building's half full, who cares? They're not there to see St. John. It was twice. The intro line, party hard. All right, I don't mind it. Thankfully, on the second day, they turned the volume down a little bit. But Sunday, the video played. Rolling in the Deep started, and he announced St. John, or he announced Halifax. The guys are standing in the tunnel.
Yep.
Like, you're trying to build an atmosphere and build something for it. I don't know where the behind the scene video went. And again, I will talk about this till I'm blue in the face. Put a camera up there, mount it. They got to walk down, show them walking out of the tunnel when Rolling in the Deep is playing. Just, there needs to be an energy. And I don't know if, I can't remember his name, but the guy in 2020, Brian, I think it was, the energy guy that they had Paul, and they had the other guy that was announcing things at, it's Brian something, I think. He was pretty good at getting the fans up. If you'd have told me the atmosphere in the finals, game 5, that was a Tuesday in February.
Yeah, it was. And I think that's part of it too. There was just no energy in the building, and I think that's what sucked. Like, it was. I was expecting so much more from a ceremony standpoint, from a fan standpoint. Like,
and I know it's tough when other guys, like NHL guys, are in markets, and a lot of our guys from last year went to NCAA schools and other teams and stuff like that. But a part of me was like, man, this would be cool if Pekarchek and Sumpf and Vidicek showed up, just unannounced, just showed up to be part of this. Like, do the best you can to bring guys back as part of the team to enjoy all of it. I know they didn't do much of the 30th anniversary part, which I kind of was like, where's that? Because it's your 30th time or 30th home opener. But maybe that's this weekend in the 1996 night. But I'll tell you what I think we're going to see in 1996 night, 90s music. I don't have a lot of hope for much more than that.
yeah,
Because the theme nights they've had, the ideas they've had, they got a whole new staff. So I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt coming to the rink Friday, hoping for something very cool 90s night. I know we're not going to get a 90s jersey that I know of, like an original 1996, because Under Armour sucks and they probably don't have that one ready. But again, Halifax is going to lean into it on their 90s night, the night next. I really hope that the 1996 night incorporates some of that first team and something.
well, we've always said, we like discounts for tickets.
Yeah.
And the answer we've always gotten is that the Wildcats have no control over the tickets. I doubt we're going to see ticket prices or any sort of a deal with pricing from 1996.
No. But again, that would be kind of cool.
We've seen other teams do that.
Saskatoon Blades did a one night only $5 tickets. But again, you go 1996 prices and go at the Avenir Center food control, they suck. So they'll never discount food. The best we're ever going to get is that 30-minute deal. That's on the Avenir Center, not the Wildcats, but that kind of food pricing on a few items would be kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah.
It just left a lot to be desired for a 30th anniversary championship ceremony.
We're talking a lot about ceremonies here in 1996, and I don't know what to expect. Look, I think it's. I just hope that all the kinks with the music playing while the game was going on. Look, I had no problem with it.
Yeah.
I liked that basketball lacrosse thing, but I know it's not something you get in hockey.
Luckily, they didn't score.
Yeah. Strobe lights on the ice when it's in play. Those are little things that can get fixed. But I mean, getting into like the intro song and the Rolling in the Deep, I get it.
Yep.
I get it. I've read comments, people, it's not a hype song. It's not a hype song. But the point of the song is the fan interaction.
Mm-hmm.
There's, I think, 25 seconds into the song, there's a drum beat.
Yeah.
And I think
there's a fire burning in my soul. Yeah.
Right? That's what gets it going. You start early. And that's the point of the song. The point of the song isn't to just say, Rolling the Deep. It's an original intro song. Yes, it's a very original, it's a different intro song. We're probably the only team in the CHL that has their players come out to Rolling in the Deep by Adele.
Yeah.
But it's the fan energy aspect of the song. Again, 25 seconds into the song, when the drum hits, you start clapping your hands. And that's what it gets it going early.
Put that on the Jumbotron.
Right.
You have to train this you have to condition this fan base.
Yeah.
You put a clapping emoji at that, people will clap.
Yes.
And then in the playoffs, you use the same thing with the towels.
With the towels, or
and
those little things there at the bang.
Yeah.
Right.
And so you have put an emerge 20 seconds in, put that on the screen.
You don't need to be a rocket scientist to understand what they're going for with that.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with the goal song.
Yeah.
People's like, bring back Chelsea Dagger. No. Do not bring back Chelsea Dagger. Kickstart My Heart was good. Look.
Poison was even better.
Yeah. But again, we're probably the only team in the CHL that has Cardi B for a goal song.
Yeah.
Right? And that's what makes this team different.
Yeah.
Right? You don't want to have other teams having the same goal song.
No.
And that was the problem with Chelsea Dagger. And you're seeing other teams now with Kickstart My Heart. You're seeing other teams with the Poison song.
Yeah.
It was picked by the players for a reason. Right? And I think that's what people don't understand is that, like, I know you and I, we like the Party by the Venga Boys.
Yeah.
I think it would be an excellent.
Yeah, it'd be hilarious. Cardi B's got the same energy to it.
Right? And that's it. Like, the Rolling in the Deep, it's for the fan aspect.
Yeah,
the players
engagement.
want the fans to start clapping when the drum hits.
Yeah.
And you're right. They need to put something up on the Jumbotron to line up with that specific part of the song that says, clap your hands.
Yeah.
And I think that's what was missed from the home opener, let alone injuring St. John when they shouldn't have.
Yeah.
But if you have a clapping emoji on Wild Vision to line up with that drum beat 25 seconds into the song, it's going to be a hit.
Yeah. 1,000%. And again, the Cardi B, yeah, it's not for everybody, but the players love it.
And who else could say that their goal song could possibly be performed at the Super Bowl halftime show?
That too.
Right? It's featuring Bad Bunny.
And I wonder if a lot of people would like the Cardi B song if we were 6-0, 4-0 at home, winning all the games.
And scored 20 goals. Patience, people.
Yeah. Just give it time. I know I had at least 8 DMs. What's that goal song? What's that goal song? What's that goal song?
I've had it on repeat ever since Saturday night. And people are like, oh, it's not a goal song. I've had other people tell me that, like, I didn't like it at first.
Yeah.
Listen to it.
Yeah. And
give it a chance.
It's got some lyrics, but that you're not going to hear that. And when I was told about Rolling in the Deep, I thought I was being trolled.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went and listened to it, and I was like, if you put that song
I get it.
with the video, and I thought it was the video intro, like, the face, like the close-up shots, the stuff like that, the clips, I was like, this is going to be a banger. And then when they came out to it, I was like, yes. I'm tapping along now. I played the drums forever, so I know the beat, and I'm tapping along. But that's what you need. You know what? Maybe we need to go down and get people going. Put us on the jumbotron, and we'll get people clapping. Maybe that'll be our role the next night. We should probably talk about the team on the ice.
We be the hype crew.
Oh
until
yeah,
the hype crew.
I tried to say we'll teach dancing
Until the hype crew get whatever figured out.
Yeah.
With the team. So let's.
So I don't know if you're wondering what's going on, but I'm thinking you could probably figure out how we feel about the on-ice product. By the 10 minutes, we just talked about the ceremony and the intro. This team, the theme of the season this far is they have not played a full 60 minutes.
Nope.
They've not even played a full 40 minutes. And right now, I'm going to look into the camera and I'm going to tell each and every fan, forget about last year. Stop comparing this team to last year's team. And I know we're guilty of it. I fell into the hype. I picked them to go a long way, still early in the season. But we have to stop comparing this team to last year's group.
We just finished our 6th game.
Yeah.
And Friday we play 7. Seven. Right? So
they lost 9 games last year. We're not going to see that again.
Lost how many bodies? 15 bodies?
Yeah.
It's early.
That's step one.
We're missing our game breaker before.
Yeah.
If he was in this lineup for those 6 games, we're probably 6-0 or 5-1.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Because those end of the ones that have been getting to overtime don't get to overtime.
Yeah. Because you have him in the lineup.
Yeah.
You have his offense.
Yeah. And
hell, I think we're probably 6-0 with him in the lineup.
Pretty close. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it's
now,
I think other than they've all been 1-goal games, have they not? Except for the St. John game?
Except for the St. John, and that was an empty netter. And that was the DJ's fault.
It was the DJ's fault.
Came out, look, for the energy that was not in the building for the ceremony, the Wildcats pulled the energy rate out when Preston Lounsbury scored about 5 minutes into the game.
Yeah.
Shout out to Braxton Moss for winning the pucks. And then Walnius gets one. Baronin gets one. It's 3-1. And we get on unfortunate cue because the home schedule is looking good.
Well, it's that. And then the DJ decides to play Who Let the Dogs Out as the teams are skating out for the second period.
Yeah.
Which is literally the St. John Sea Dogs intro song.
Yeah. And it worked.
It worked.
4
goals and
the Dogs got out. Yeah.
To take control of the game.
Yep.
And look, there's 5,000 other songs that could have been played at that moment.
Yeah.
And you picked the worst possible one. There's only 2 teams you don't play that song against: St. John and Ruinaranda. Right?
Yeah.
And
it's almost like last year when the DJ played Sloan when Halifax was in the building. We actually saw the
DJ to play Money City Maniacs by Sloan on Sunday afternoon. Was I ever glad he did?
Yeah. Yeah. They have a second period problem. They got outshot again 17-6. I don't think they've outshot a team in the second period in the 6 games we've played. A good fight back in the third, but just a bit of a miss, and it ends up in the back of the net, and St. John just is able to hold on. They're a good team.
They're young.
They're
energetic.
They're fast. They weathered the storm.
Yeah.
Yes, Alexi Joseph's first goal, they missed an interference call. They missed a cross check on Mutton to the face, or Mutin to the face. Mutrin.
Teddy Mutrin.
I want to call him Mutin. Cool, that's good. Anyways, Mutrin to the face. They missed that. Again, that's not the reason they lost, but I mean, you take that interference goal away, who knows what kind of that made it 3-2, or that tied the game at that point. So this is going to be a team we're not going to walk all over this year. They're a much better team. They're coming together. Cameron Chartrand was a +4. He looks legit, like Jamie said when he was on the show with us. So and then you go into Sunday, and again, not a full 60 minutes. They played about 40. The final 20, they were hemmed in. And that was the difference. Halifax got a goal. They got it to overtime, and they got away with the 2 points. And that's a part of it where when I say forget about last year, we don't have the ability to play that. We don't have the skill that we had last year to get out of those situations. Mm-hmm. This team needs to play on their toes.
Yeah.
They're playing a little bit on their heels, and maybe that's a speed factor and an inexperience factor, but they are backing up quite a bit as opposed to attacking. And I think when you look at a Gardner team, that's what he likes, is attacking.
Yeah. And if you take, like, let's take Sunday, for example. If you have 18 in the lineup and you have 22 in the lineup.
Yeah, I almost forget about 22.
This is nothing against number 17. But if you have 18 and 22 in the lineup, 17 is not on the ice in overtime.
Yeah.
That's Coach Jeremy. Okay. Maybe Coach Gardner has a different approach, but if you have 18 and 22 in your lineup, 17 is not on the ice in overtime.
Mm-hmm.
And he was. And look, we're not here to call out players, but if you're a rookie and you're getting an opportunity to play some 3-on-3 in overtime, do something to tie up the player with the puck that's about to score the game-winning goal.
Yeah,
that's all I'm going to say. Right?
Take a penalty. It doesn't even matter.
Don't take a penalty.
Well, it gives you a chance to at least,
But I mean, I'm not going to give a demonstration here, but you get opportunities like that, and you should take advantage of opportunities like that. And unfortunately, in this case, you get a young kid that didn't, that probably could have played it differently and didn't. But it's a learning experiment. But like I said, you get your arguably your probably your, I'm not going to say 2 best forwards, because that's not being very kind to say in Lounsbury, but you take Dinoye, you put him on the ice, and you take Chudzinski, you put him on the ice. The guy that scored a shootout winner and an overtime winner against Cape Breton. These games are probably different stories. So,
and if you have those guys on the ice, you shorten the ice time for the Merciers, the Gabes, the Lounsburys, the Torrances, so they're not playing as many minutes. And I had someone come into Speedy today where I work. That's not a sponsor.
Yet.
And he asked about that. And I literally said that just puts guys in position. And when you get your stars back and your best players back, it allows guys to play in their spots. And, you put 18 on the top line, it allows 14 and maybe 20 to play together and that second line. And that's a potent top 6. Not that it's not a good top 6 right now. I love the forward group. The defensive group, a little young.
There's a couple
got some kinks to work out. But it's a good group. But it just, when you have stars in the lineup, it allows everybody to play the minutes they're comfortable. And who knows? We're 5-2 at worst, or 6-1 at worst, 5-2 with one or two of those guys in the lineup. The other thing, win or lose, hardest worker in this 3 stars got to come out.
Oh, yeah.
That's tough look. I know that everyone's pissed in that locker room. I understand it. We were annoyed as well. But these fans are here. They're some of the best fans to play in front of. Ask a lot of guys. It was a little shocking not to see the 3 stars come out and the hardest worker.
Yeah, I was too. I mean, usually, regardless if it's win or loss, you're coming out and you're throwing something into the crowd, right? So it caught me off guard. I don't know if that's something new or if they were just
that annoyed.
Yeah, annoyed and upset that they didn't win the game on home ice, home for a weekend. So going into Friday, hopefully that changes.
Yeah, and this Friday, it's like we said earlier, it's 1996 night. Don't know what that means. Be cool to see 30% off tickets. 1996 price on tickets, as you said. But you got a good Rimouski team coming in. Then we head to Halifax. Do you see Jacoby playing one of these games?
I think he had a good Friday night.
Yeah.
Rudy wants to get that Halifax game back. He wants that one. He played good enough to get the W, and didn't get it. So I think he wants that. He wants to get that revenge on their home ice, and so I think you got to give Weiner Friday night. It's probably your unless I'm saving for Valdor, but I mean you don't want to separate his starts too far.
No, especially when he had two not the best starts by his account.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of guys were missing, so we're not. But his first two games, you'd like to get him something at home.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, that's it. And I think this is a good opportunity to get him a home start.
Yeah.
We've been a chance to kind of didn't chat with his parents, but they're like kind of trading drives up and stuff. So she shut up to the Blau family. They come up for opening weekend and they drive home right after Sunday.
Yeah.
And they plan on being back here Friday. So that's I mean,
and the Weiner family's taking shifts 1 week on, 1 week off.
Yeah.
Like
that's
dedication.
Love the sport, love the dedication.
Yeah.
And,
I was actually thinking, I was like, I feel like Rudy is going to want to play Rimouski because he played really well against them. But again, that was last year. But I think you're bang on where he'd like to have Halifax. And it's a weird thing with Halifax and Moncton. They end up getting 2 points here, and we generally go there in the last two seasons and get 2 points. Like 2 years ago, every team won in the other person's building. Last year, it was kind of the same thing. I think they won one of the games here. But it's like we play well in that atmosphere. So you kind of want to see this team get up. Is there any worry in your mind that if this team kind of continues the way they're going right now, 18 gets rushed back?
No, that would be the absolute worst.
100%. But if he's like, I'm good. If he comes in and he's like, look, coach, I'm good to go.
No.
You're not worried about that?
You can.
I'm not saying this weekend either. I'm like at all. I mean, like
you could go 0-30 in the first half.
Yeah.
And then win 30 games in the second half.
Yeah.
And you're an 8th seed, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if you go out and you get an Alexis Bernier or a Thomas Lavoie as an 8th seed, I'm sorry, but if you go out and get an experienced defenseman like that, even if you're a 500 team at Christmas time, you're immediately in the conversation, and you're going for it.
Yeah.
So you're going to lose games in the first half because you're without two of your top 6 forwards. I mean, we know Chudzinski's kind of been playing a little bit down the lineup, and I
wonder how many of the other guys have been playing down the line.
Yeah, he's playing in key situations.
Yeah.
So you could say he's a top 6 forward, but there's depth up front that knocks him down a little bit, and you go out and get a big defenseman like that at the trade period, and you're immediately in the contender conversation, regardless of what your record is.
Why not both?
Yeah. So it's.
But
all you got to do is clinch a playoff spot. Yeah.
Like you're, in mid-November is what we were hearing, but these kids heal better.
Yeah.
I don't think that Taylor and Gardner would do that. I don't think Graham would do that as well, because I think they understand that games in October, while yes, they matter, they don't matter in terms of what we're looking to get to.
Yeah.
And that's a completely healthy 18.
Championships are not won in October,
in March.
Folks.
Nope, they sure aren't.
We've
had unbelievable starts to fall off in the second half, right? So, but yeah, hopefully we see Jacoby get back in the net for at least one of the 2 games and see this team bouncing back. Let's get to everyone's favorite part of the show.
Eric Murray, Realtor, buy a house from him. Stick Tap of the Week.
Okay, folks. So, a few years ago, this popped up on my Facebook there earlier today, so I thought I'd give it a go. A couple years ago, we had Al's Pals.
We did, yeah.
Yeah, everybody remembers Al's Pals. Al's Pals was he purchased season tickets of his own pocket, and donated them to some newcomers to be able to experience hockey, which is pretty neat. That never caught on with the organization for some reason.
Yeah.
Anyways, Al's Pals shared on Facebook today. Boards Miniatures Hobby Store. Never heard of them, but you've got my attention. They'll be donating tickets every game to current and former military members.
Nice.
So this is they were able to get this started over the weekend. And they welcomed first veteran warrant officer Lamontagne, who served 32 years in the Canadian Armed Forces. So thank you, Mr. Lamontagne, and everybody out there who serves our country.
Yep.
We appreciate your service. So I thought that was that caught my eye. So on Facebook, that is Board Miniatures Hobby Store. So if you follow them on Facebook and you have just a suggestion on who you think would enjoy a Wildcats game as a thank you for their service, go to their Facebook page, send them a message, and we'll go from there.
Love it.
The Stick Tap of the Week, sponsored by Eric Murray Real Estate with the RE/MAX Avante team. If you're looking to buy or sell a home in the Greater Moncton or surrounding area, make sure to check him out on social media or give him a call at 506-863-8802.
October 26th is International Night.
Love it. There's
those.
your Al's Pals opportunity.
Yeah.
Wildcats.
All right, so let's get into the Wildcat of the Week presented by Rosemary, Lynns Massage and Spa. They've got the teeth whitening available for booking starting at $85. That gets you 3 15-minute sessions, and you can add another 15 minutes for only $20. Don't forget they have the loyalty card. Buy 9 spa services, get 1 free. Call them at 506-830-1224 or stop at their new location, 153 McLeese, and they are accepting new clients. All right, well, tough to find a Wildcat of the Week last week with a couple tough losses. But this player has a 6-game point streak. He had 2 goals, 2 assists over the weekend. He's now got 9 points, leading the team in points. So, look, once he figures out the Q, look out.
Give him 4 months. He's going to figure out the Q.
Yeah.
He just needs 4 months.
Yeah, just give him time. Had his first power play goal on a nice snipe from the spot, the lotion spot, which
actually has accuracy.
Yeah, and my favorite part of
8 feet over the net.
My favorite part of Sunday was the save of the game. Was the highlight of that power play goal. Then they played some more. Then they actually had the save of the game. Give this guy some time. He looks like a top 6 forward. Your Wildcat of the Week is number 86, Nico Torres. All right, Mr. Boucher, that's it. That's all.
Got through another one.
Trey, you savage, man. Trey, you savage.
And Trey, we trust.
Funny story, when we got home Sunday, I had to give Kiva a bath just to stretch her nighttime to get her to 7 o'clock. Get her in the bath. All of a sudden I hear, Vladdy homer, grand slam, Varsho homer. I was like, I'm missing everything. But hey, the Bucks won. 4 wins. It's been a good weekend.
I'm not looking past it yet.
No, I said it's been a good weekend.
Yeah.
We still got some. New York is New York.
David Ortiz think it's over.
Mhm.
I don't think it's over.
Nope, I do not. Apple picking, pumpkin patches. What are you doing this weekend? Any of it?
Raking leaves. Remember all the leaves I had to rake last year?
Yeah.
Son of a.
I would love to have trees in my yard for the colors, but I don't want trees in my yard for that.
25 days last year.
Got any Thanksgiving plans?
Eat turkey.
A lot of it? And sleep?
Yeah.
Nice.
Watch football. Hopefully, no. Again, not going to say it.
All right. That'll do it for us. Guys, have a safe, happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy the time with your families. For Jeremy, I'm Adam. See you next week.
Thanks for listening to another episode of the Wildcast podcast. Follow us on social media at Moncton Wildcast.